Today we have stories about Harper Zillmer, Marcus Idle,
our new football coach, and highlights from our winning Flomo game, all coming up on MOB.
Welcome back, Marcus. I'm Sadie Motzel.
And I'm Dylan Bucat.
We have a famous freshman on campus this year, so we sent 2 reporters to talk to her about her new podcast.
Hi, my name is Harper Zillmer.
Hey to all, what's up? My Tumble.
A lot of teens would love to be a famous social media influencer, but few reach the success of freshman Harper Zillmer. She currently has almost 4 million followers, having started off her career with a casual Get Ready With Me video.
And I looked at the TikTok and I was like, oh my gosh, that has like 14K likes.
It was just crazy. Like, we kept refreshing it and it get like thousands of likes every minute.
My sister was like, oh my gosh, Harper, like you're going viral.
We hit 1 million.
Harper started making TikToks for fun in 8th grade and now as a high schooler has to balance her career, school, fame, and cheer.
If I have any TikToks I need to do, then I do them late at night. So per post, if it's a brand deal, it's usually $7,000 to $10,000 per video.
She is also a member of the LOL podcast, which currently has over 6 million followers on TikTok.
So my manager, Cash Baker, he started the podcast, and I was supposed to be like a guest on there, but now I'm like part of it.
Never acts like I've been through this before.
We're all like really good friends and really close, and it's really nice.
Hear you freestyle.
No.
Come on, you got this.
Right now, I'm on the podcast with Cash Kate,
Yeah.
Mav, and Harper. Yeah. What will you talk about in your free time?
Harper's fame doesn't only affect her, it also affects Marcus' cheer.
Harper's little TikTok fame has definitely been interesting for Marcus Cheer, being that our Instagram and our TikTok account blew up with a bunch of random kids asking, "Where's Harper?"
Some fans go too far with showing up at cheer events and calling her school just to meet her.
But there were grown adults walking up and asking if they could take pictures with her, and I was just like, no.
Harper's privacy is sometimes evaded, with some even going as far as leaking her number to the public.
Harper, why does your phone always ring?
I don't know, really, fans.
Definitely, like, both of us are more careful about what we like post on social media.
I just like make sure I don't give away my personal information.
Because of her internet fame, Harper faces criticism, but she's learned how to stay confident and be herself.
Don't worry about what anybody says because you only live once. And so that's why I'm crazy in my TikTok. I be myself and stuff. So, yeah.
This has been Campbell Howell and Avia Johns reporting for MOB.
I like that message she gave us about being yourself. That's really inspirational.
Now, let's take a look at the Marcus Idle competition and hear some of its singers.
He called me and he was like, oh my god, but you're never gonna believe it. And I was like, what? And he's like, you made Marcus Idle. And I was like, you're joking.
15 of the best singers competed in Marcus Idle on September 23rd to show off their singing abilities for a chance to win. Here's how some of the contestants felt before the competition.
I was in shock and also like denial. I was like, no, I didn't. Like, I did not make it.
I was really, really excited because I've been trying for solo opportunities like this since forever.
I just felt like really honored and like I knew how lucky that I was to get in.
The singers are judged by 2 choir directors and the audience can vote by donating for their favorite contestant.
We keep this love in a photograph.
Everyone is super, super talented. We were chosen out of like 50 plus people, so everyone is just knocking the socks off.
I honestly say it's like an equal shot for everyone.
I think it's going to be hard to decide.
But in the end, the title of Marcus Idol went to McKenna Croft.
I was not expecting to win. I heard so many other amazing performances, and like even as I was watching them, everybody that I was sitting with, I was like, I cannot, how are they going to be able to pick one person? Like everybody did so good.
This has been Campbell Vogler and Ali Avola reporting for MOB.
Congratulations to McKenna for winning. It was a close competition.
With 45 million people now crocheting as a hobby, a club has sprung up to celebrate the popular art form. 2-decade-long crocheter Corey Knapp recently started up a club around the long-running artistic tradition.
It has boomed significantly in the last 18 years. It's come a long way, and we're seeing a lot of younger people doing the crochet, whereas before it was just kind of like an old, like your grandmother does it, and younger kids just weren't into it that much, but it has become quite a big thing now.
She was inspired to start the club after noticing the rise of crochet among young people. As she notes, a large portion of this rise can be attributed to social media.
Ever since, the takeoff of Instagram and Facebook, a lot of people have started to show their work, what they do, and then after that, people have started to profit off of that. With the discovery of Etsy, that's what I think really made crochet come really alive.
I joined the club because I want to learn how to crochet better, but my ultimate goal is to be able to crochet plushies.
Crochet is something that has become a passion to me, and I really love it. It's a good way for me to just relax and decompress, and so when I heard about the club, I was like, oh great, now I can teach and show other students if they want to decide that they want to crochet.
And I get to meet a lot of new people that like crocheting, and we can bond over our love for crochet.
This has been Sadie Motzel and Christian Urea reporting for MOB.
I've never thought about crocheting before, but now I'm hooked.
Seriously, I might look further into it. Next up, Jamie and Alexis have made an artsy challenge using clay.
Welcome to Sculption. In this game, we ask students to sculpt various prompts while being instructed by another student who can't see the creation.
Rectangle, flat circle, flat cylinder.
Make like a medium-sized rectangle. Put that like on the top of it.
On the top of the side? Or on top of the top?
On one of the flat sides of the rectangle, there is a circle or a flat cylinder.
A medium-sized square.
So like half the rectangle? Or a little smaller?
Smaller than that. Small enough that it could fit on the top, but it needs to be like wide, like girthy.
Girthy? Make her girthy?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any more like shapes to describe this object.
With your hand, like look at that. That's about right.
Like it needs to fit in that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna have like a larger rectangle base.
Your topmost knuckle tall. Does that make sense?
Topmost knuckle tall.
I'm trying my best.
And then on top of that, you're gonna have like a bowl looking part of it. And the hollow side is gonna be facing upwards. Okay.
But how's the bowl supposed to?
No, it's behind the bowl. It's not in it, it's on behind it.
Could you describe that again, please?
Yes, of course.
It's really confusing.
Is the bowl supposed to hang over the two big rectangles?
No.
I have a base rectangle.
Okay.
Then I have the littler rectangle on top of that, and the bowl
on top of that, and then I have a mini square on the left side of that.
We brought these works of art to a professional for critique.
It looks like they were given the prompt to recreate the MOB logo. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. It's pretty awesome. It's, maybe I'm wrong about that, but it has a camera filled to it. I don't know, that one stumped me. I don't know, they look like some sort of vessel to hold water, some sort of chair and or toilet.
This has been Alexis Garner, Jamie Vandermerver, and Hunter Towns reporting for MOB.
At this past weekend's big crosstown rivalry with Flomo, we were able to celebrate a win.
Next up, we have highlights as well as a sit-down with football's new head coach.
After playing college football and coaching for 25 years, Mike Alexander greets the Marcus football team.
I knew I wasn't done with football. I loved it. You know, I loved the lessons that it taught me as a player, and I wanted to help do that for other kids. Like in life, you've never arrived. No matter what industry you're in, there's always something to learn and grow from. Once you can, understand that, okay, I don't know everything, that's when you can really start growing.
And I knew who he was coming into the job, but he's an awesome guy. He instilled Marcus DNA. Coach Alexander has been a great mentor to me thus far. He keeps us grounded in what we do.
You make good friends everywhere you go, you have great experiences, and kids are kids. I can't see myself doing anything else.
One of the focuses of the football coaches is taking time to form bonds with their players.
We like to hang out with our players. We have a ping pong table in our locker room. And, I'm not going to brag, but I got a pretty good record in there on the ping pong table, okay? We have Thursday night team meetings where we forget about football for a minute and we just talk about life. The biggest challenge every coach faces is to take a new group of guys and see if I can get them to be a family and really care about each other.
The camaraderie and the team atmosphere, I like being able to hang out with all my best friends all day long.
It's really to grow these young men, and even if that meant we went 0-10, it doesn't change how we love our boys. At the end of the day, they're still Marcus Marauders.
The coaches prioritize molding the players into the best they can be.
Adjust and adapt to a new guy in the front of the room, teaching them what we're going to do. I mean, there's a lot of challenges.
Each practice, one rep at a time, one game at a time.
So we knew what we needed to change in the aspect of just our mindset and our mentality and our toughness, and we did that.
We talked early on with the team and the coaches about watering the root of our tree.
And even in life, you can't do something and expect it to grow right away.
But if you keep watering the roots, ultimately that fruit's going to show up. We're about to see our fruit develop from all the hard work that we put in this far.
This has been Rishi Hanumanlu and Abigail Arafani reporting for MOB.
The Marauders went to this year's Mound Showdown with a prior win count of 13-10 against the Jaguars. This year's game was played at Flower Mound to a sold-out crowd. Early on, the game was tied 7-7, but the Marauders' Dane Parlin threw a 65-yard pass to Rhett Garza, followed by a touchdown run by Brock Golwas, which put Marcus up 21-7 going into the half. Flower Mound kicked a 30-yard field goal after the half, but the Marauders added more points to the board with a run by Isaiah Keeley-Keepy. The Jaguars retaliated with a 22-yard touchdown pass, a 35-yard field goal, and a 13-yard touchdown to put them 2 points away from the lead. But the Marauders were able to seal the deal when Keeley-Keepy made a 45-yard touchdown to make the final score Marcus 35, Flower Mound 26, and giving the Marauders another showdown win. This has been Jamie Vandermerver for MOB.
Seems like Coach Alexander has big plans for the team this year. Well, that's it for today, Marcus. I'm Sadie.
And I'm Dylan. But before you go, we asked some teachers if they knew any well-known celebrities.
No. That's a Jonas brother. Yeah.
Jonas brother. Nick, maybe.
That's Joe Jonas. I was a Jonas brother growing up.
That's not Demi Lovato, is it?
Selena Gomez.
I think that's Olivia Rodrigo.
Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian, yeah.
That's a Kardashian, maybe. Khloe?
Hey, it's Nicki Minaj.
I'm gonna go with Cardi B.
Oh, Cardi B.